coming on camera and for experiencing Heal, the module called Heal. And I'm very, very grateful. So what were your experiences with the first meditation in Heal, which was where you release your vows and promises? How did you go with that one?
What I remember was the outcome, which was almost nothing. It's really hard to describe because it was no elation, no heaviness. There was just space. It was, and I can't even say it was space, but it was a good thing. Oh. I'm having trouble describing it. It was not lightness or heaviness. It was nothing. It was.
Is that? Would you be describing something like the void?
The void, yeah, in a way that's probably close. Mm-hmm. But the void to me is emptiness, and it wasn't emptiness. It was.
Okay.
It was freedom, maybe.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Oh, that's really cool.
So it wasn't elation or the opposite. It was pure.
Yummy.
It was but it wasn't. Didn't feel yummy either. But it was a good. It was no.
I lack the descriptions. The adjectives.
Yeah. Is this space? So sometimes when I go into meditation, I go into a space of just feeling like I'm a rock. There's just total stillness, and that I'm trying to use that as an analogy here. That in this letting go, it was. I guess I did let go everything. So there was no extremes. There was no good, no bad. It was just this. Yes, it's a great space. It was. Is it the Buddhist thing where we are invited to experience equanimity, where everything's always equal? And I struggle with that because it's like, well, I'm human, so I'll experience sadness and joy and all of that stuff. That's a part of my humanity. So bringing that concept into this meditation, it's almost like that's what it was. It was equanimity. There was no extremes.
Wow.
Yeah, it was. It was a wow. It was awesome. Yeah.
It's so rapt.
Yeah.
Oh, Doreen, thank you so much.
Yeah.
So,
thank you, and thanks for doing it again. So,
that is my pleasure, my pleasure. So the next one is meeting your guide. Mm-hmm. I know that you already really have a connection with your guides, but how did you go when you were experiencing that particular one?
Great. That was, as I said, not an experience of an image. So there's no imagery. It's not like I see what he or she or colours or form or any of that. It was just a sense of, it's a sense of knowing. Yeah, that there is someone, something there for me.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So I struggle with words again, about like guides or God or higher self, all of those things are concepts, I guess, that, one moment they're meaningful and another they're not, because essentially what it is that there is someone or something there. Yeah.
Helping you along the way.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I guess one of the main reasons behind this, the purpose behind this particular program is I would love for everyone to know that they're not alone, and that there are beings around you supporting you and holding you up and setting things up in the background to help you achieve whatever it is you desire. And when you're consciously aware that you have that help, then you're more likely to utilise it, and by making the most of it, say, hey guys, this is what I'm after. I would really love some help here, and you'll find coincidences will happen. And
that's where I think the terminology is interesting, because for one person it might be the concept of God, for someone else it might be the concept of higher self. I have a driving angel, and whether it's an angel or not, I don't know, but that's the words that pop into my mind when I might have a close call or something. It's like, I know I've got someone or something there on my side, and I try not to abuse them by doing stupid things. But there's someone or something there. And whether it's even not a someone or something, whether it's an attitude that
and they really don't mind what they're
experience and use in our lives.
Gorgeous. Oh, I'm glad. That was beautiful. You did well. Or I did well. Thanks for that.
We all did well. Higher self included.
So the one after the sub-personalities.
Yep, that was fun.
Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed that. That was a bit of a ride, that one.
It was a bit of a ride in many ways, wasn't it? Because the subpersonality I looked at was that one of victim. So that's something that I can slide into quite easily, have done in the past. And so there was question, I think, there was about the purpose of this subpersonality. And for me, that was around a reminder that if I'm feeling like that, it's a time for me to take care of myself. Yeah. That I need to maybe stop, disengage, I don't know, some sort of self-care that I need to utilise. So yeah, that was fun. And as we just spoke about that, you know, that the relationship, I can't remember how it came up in the meditation, but there was that thing of adventure that I need.
Oh yeah,
adventure in my life. And I went, yeah, but what's your role? What's the victim's role in that? And it just came through once again that it's about self-care. I'm there to remind you, I'm there to watch over you and make sure that you're okay. And yeah, not spoil the holiday at all. But
in fact, make it fun.
Yeah, and safe. Yeah.
So I highly recommend adventure.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you know, I'm into that.
Yeah.
Italy and then
coming.
Vancouver. Yeah.
So that higher self of victim is working really well for you.
Yeah.
So woohoo! Off you go. Have fun. Right. So the last one is the forgiveness meditation, which is really important because one must clean the slate of all those issues of the past. And it is my full intention to have a process for people where they're able to do that themselves, have some kind of process to sort of deal with those really very difficult, burdensome times that they, or trauma that they might have experienced in the past. So this is the process that will, I believe, can really help people release all of those issues or the feelings of those issues.
Yeah.
How did you go with that one?
Oh, that was really lovely because I worked with a current issue, and I initially named the emotion as anger, and then I went, and what else, or is that all of it? And of course underneath that was hurt, and so that took me through the common threads going back in time, and very quickly, actually right at the beginning of that meditation, it's almost like I don't need to do this now, and I sort of almost forced myself to go, no, I'm like, it's okay, Doreen, that's great that you've got that insight, now let's do the meditation anyway.
Subpersonality came in now, come on now.
And so that was actually really good. So yes, I had the kernel of it right at the beginning. However, it was really powerful to do the meditation and go back. And what came out of it for me was, so that hurt wasn't mine. Out of the behaviour of this person in my life at the moment that I've was working with forgiveness around. It's not. Yes, I responded with hurt. However, their behaviours come from hurt, so it's not mine. It's theirs. And they're doing the best. We're all doing the best that we can. Yeah.
What an incredible insight.
Yay.
So you felt as if you kind of released that negative cord of attachment.
Yeah.
Big deep breath and all free inside.
Exactly. Yeah. Thank you.
With the deepest gratitude, Doreen. Thank you so much.
Thank you too.